This episode of MMA Nuts is brought to you by Liquid Web, one of the top hosting providers. Save 34% off hosting with code MMAN34OFF. Smart Home, one of the world's largest home automation retailers. Get $20 off $100 or more with code 20OFF-MMA. Factor 75, get fresh meals delivered to your door. Use code
MMA40.
$40 off your first 2 weeks. New Republic, luxury shoes and accessories at attainable prices. Get 10% off site-wide with code MMA10. Defense Soap, the ultimate soap for wrestlers, jiu-jitsu, and MMA athletes with the new peppermint oil bars and shower gel. Use code MMANUTS for 15% off. Hey fans, this is MMA Nuts, episode 434.
434!
My name's Ingo Weigold.
Matt Griffith, the MMA show. By my fans, for my fans, walk the line between serious and ridiculous. What's going on?
Kimosabe.
Mr. Peabody?
Mr. Pilati.
Peabody.
Oh, Peabody.
Oh, you want to be Mr. Pilati?
Pilati. I've never tried Pilates, but I wouldn't mind trying it.
Okay.
Is there going to be a good-looking instructor teaching this course?
Yes, wearing a thong.
Pretzeling me and all kinds of weird. Pilates is where you like lay down and have these cables, right? And you're doing all this weird stuff.
Yeah. Cables. Nice, good-looking man in a thong.
Man.
Yeah.
Like a woman. Every time I hear Pilates, I think of Pilates. I think about Nicole Kidman because I think she was like big into that and that tall. You know, I like tall, athletic females.
Yeah, I'm imagining she's probably 58. You know.
That's fine. I don't have a problem with that.
Tom Cruise.
You know who's not looking good? I just saw a movie with Jennifer Aniston and fucking the comedian. What's Adam Sandler? It's called like Murder Mystery or something. That's on Netflix. The movie's good, but I was like, damn, Jennifer Aniston don't look that
fall apart.
Great. She's just starting to look old.
The 50s.
Yeah, I mean,
and I think it's harder for the ladies to hold up well versus the men because typically they fall out of fashion because of how horrid they look. And then if they try to go that plastic surgery route, it's never good.
Yeah.
Think about Joan Rivers. Like, I think she died from the plastic surgery, didn't she?
Oh, I think maybe. But Aniston still has a nice body, but the face, it's aging quickly. And I was like, damn, like you really don't.
She a smoker?
She might be. I don't know.
That killed the face.
Possibly.
They look like fucking catcher's mitts.
Catcher's mitts, awesome. But anyways, it's a funny movie. It's murder mystery. It's a little far-fetched, but I don't know. Get high and watch it. You'll appreciate it.
It'll all work out.
It'll be all good. But yeah, so let's talk some MMA.
So 2 fights this weekend that we'll talk about. Francis Ngannou versus Junior Dos Santos. Kind of, would you say it was a surprising ending? I don't know. I thought it was a 50-50 going in, but apparently the odds makers were right on that one.
I thought Junior had a chance.
Yeah. But he came in wild. But they were also exchanging leg kicks, hard leg kicks. And I don't remember Ngannou throwing leg kicks before.
No, I think Junior didn't want to get close to him, so that was his plan.
Well, you want to stay on the outside? Okay, leg kick.
Yeah, leg kick.
And then
didn't work out for him though. No,
Dos Santos wild overhand right misses, and Ngannou hits him and sounds like a fucking car collision. Maybe 2 4-dash scores. I'm not quite sure. But a lot of power hits him, and then Dos Santos spins around. He hits him again. He goes to the ground. A few more ground pounds. Some people are saying Junior Dos Santos took a dive.
You think?
I don't know.
Maybe he just got hit really hard.
I think he got. I mean, the sound was concussive.
Yeah, that's a bad.
Which was weird. I almost sounded like they added a sound effect in. Can they do that?
Maybe. Can they do it live though?
I don't know. Maybe.
There's a guy on the button. There's a delay.
Maybe they're on a 3-second.
Maybe there's a guy on the button. He's like, "Ding, Junior, you're gonna take the fall at 1 minute and 2 seconds."
It'll all work out.
Yeah.
Not so much for Dos Santos. So
nope.
I think they were talking about maybe a title shot for Ngannou next. Another one.
Why not?
Because it's Cormier and Miocic fighting for the second time.
Cormier should win that.
He should.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ngannou versus Cormier. I'd watch that. I like Cormier's chances.
Do you really?
To take him down.
I think you can, but it's still scary.
We got to wade through. You got to get in. And it seems like Cormier is just ready to get uppercutted.
Yeah.
Because he throws those uppercuts from weird angles and he hits that shit.
Yeah. I think it'd be like storming the beaches. And it's anyone's game.
Unless he tries to do what Randy Couture did to James Toney, where he just basically dove on a single from all the way across the cage to get him down. And then once you get him down, you can fuck around.
Trouble, yeah.
He just has to close the distance somehow. So
Okay.
we had that. Yeah, Demian Maia, he gets another win.
Oh, yeah.
Grapple fucks this other guy for 2 rounds, and then the 3rd round, just gonna circle off the entire round. Because then I know him up, gets the win, and says he's getting close to retirement, looking like 2020. So when he's gonna retire, wants to fight Diego Sanchez as potentially his retirement fight.
Okay.
You like that fight? Diego versus Maia? And who do you favor?
I'm going to take Demian Maia on that one.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, I guess I'll watch it.
I think Maia even said himself, the title is just, it's out of reach now. So
Yeah, I would agree
come
with
and
him.
gone, and
It's not going to happen.
But you think about his career, I don't think he ever dropped out of the top 10. And
No.
I don't think there's a lot of fighters that can ever say that, you know?
He's always lingering around. True definition of a journeyman gatekeeper.
Oh, nice. He doubled up on that one. You like Robert Whittaker and, I don't know who
Donald
else.
Cerrone.
Okay.
Yeah,
Whittaker made the title, though. But
He did.
he's your definition of journeyman.
he was.
Still is, right?
Damian's fought for the title a few times, right? Always bridesmaid, never the bride.
What are you going to do?
I don't know.
We should just make up stats. I thought we were doing that. I think he's fought for the title 10 times. Successful 4.
At least 3, right?
He's 65% correct.
3 titles? 3?
Yeah.
Anderson Silva.
Right.
Did he fight Chris
He
Weidman?
fought everybody.
Chris Weidman when he had the title? Did he fight him then?
No.
That was here. He didn't have the title then. Anyways, I can't remember. I'm too old.
Make
I'm
up
too old.
shit.
I'm
Let's
too
just
old.
make up
He
shit.
fought Daniel Cormier and John Jones in the
At
same
the same
night.
time, right.
Yes.
It was 2 fights, 1 night.
That's right.
That's the PFL.
He lost both titles.
Right. But he is the unanimous champion of the heavyweight super division, Conor McGregor weight.
Right.
I saw the PFL is going to have their next tournament or something in Vegas.
Oh, cool.
And Vegas is going to let them do 2 fights in 1 night for the same guy. So you win, you can fight again in Vegas.
Yeah.
UFC, where are you at? Do this. And why won't UFC do Pride Rules event, Ingo? What are we waiting for?
What
They
are we waiting
own
for?
them. They
We're
own
waiting
them.
for- What are we waiting for?
Do it! Do it now!
The return of Michael Bisping. I think when he comes back, we can do Pride Rules.
Oh, fuck yeah, please. And I will lobby for a Luke Rockhold, Michael Bisping tree at 205.
Okay. I don't like Bisping's chances there.
I don't like his chances at all. Well, I don't know. Did he get this surgery on his eye? Because I thought he was supposed to wait
No more
until
oil.
he was done fighting so he could get it fixed. Because they said if you got it fixed before you stopped fighting, there was a potential to get it fucked up again. So you would have just undone everything that got done. Wasn't worth it.
Yeah. He probably got it fixed, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Like a boob job, you know? An eye job, boob job.
Yeah, it seems to be popular. I hear Joanna Jędrzejczyk got those done.
Oh, yeah?
Doesn't help this, just helps this.
Well, you're diverting attention from this to this.
Yeah, but she needs to do something with
I
this.
still think she's cute. Is that your style? I like the European
I'll
look.
post whatever said pictures are.
I was
But,
going to find the worst ones.
but think about her at the weigh-ins. She looks like Gollum, for fuck's sake.
Callum.
Yeah.
She cuts weight.
Remember when she cuts the weight and then she gets in that awkward stance and gets in her opponent's face?
I don't think she's ugly. She's definitely got a European look to her. But,
She's got she's kind of long in the face.
yeah, this is kind of my style, though.
You need to straight on.
Hold on a second.
I'm just not a fan. It does nothing.
This is not your style. I get it. I get it.
It's better than Amanda Nunes, but it still does nothing for me.
I get it. It's not your kind of woman. That's all good.
Okay.
That's why they make them in different flavors, Matt.
True.
You can have vanilla, you can have chocolate, or you can have cookies and
I can
cream.
have both vanilla and chocolate.
Yes, you can have praline,
Awesome.
right? If you want some chunks in there.
Okay.
You like chunks?
Sometimes.
I don't know.
UFC 239 coming up this weekend, Ingo.
Yes, sir.
We have John Jones versus Thiago Santos. Amanda Nunes versus Holly Holm. Jorge Masvidal versus Ben Askren.
Could be a barn burner, that one.
John Blakovich versus Luke Rockhold at 205. Rockhold's first version to 205. Then Diego Sanchez versus Michael Chiesa. And this is a Diego Sanchez. This is going to be weird because Diego, remember, he left Jackson Winklejohn, so he has a new trainer. And when you look at the odds on these fights, I'm going to list them out. So John Jones, big favorite, minus 588. Biggest favorite on the card. Thiago Santos, plus 434.
Yeah.
Nunes, minus 357. Holly Holm, plus 305.
Wow.
Jorge Masvidal, plus 201. Ben Askren, minus 233. Blakovich, however you pronounce that, plus 155. Rockhold, minus 175. And Diego Sanchez, plus 263. Chiesa, minus 303. So I did a 5-person parlay.
Oh my God.
Bet $10 to win $865.
Okay.
That's fucking big odds. So I took John Jones, Holly Holm, Jorge Masvidal, Luke Rockhold, and the one I'm the least confident in. Well, I took Diego Sanchez, but I think the least confident is the Holly Holm one. She can win.
She can do it. I think she can. But she's got to stay on the offensive. If she plays defense, Nunes will eat her up.
Well, she needs to keep distance and keep it in kickboxing range.
And attack.
Because think about, there's a little bit of comparison between, if you want to look at how Ronda Rousey approached that fight against Holly Holm, where she was super aggressive.
Yeah.
And Amanda sometimes fights that style, where you look at how she fought Ronda, super aggressive. How she fought Cyborg, super aggressive, right?
Yep.
Keep your distance, keep it off. Amanda can gas out. Holly can also head kick her. And this is at 135, and I wonder how much Nunes got attached to the 145 when she fought Cyborg, right?
Good point.
Now we're like, oh, I'm so happy, I'm so healthy. I think she got fucking super wasted for like 2 weeks, if not 10, after she beat Cyborg. So I'm guessing she's probably like 210 right now.
210.
Maybe, I don't know. It's neither here nor there.
During fight week?
Right.
I hope it's not 70 pounds she's got to cut. Oh my
big
God.
weight. I don't know.
It's freaking Anthony Rumble Johnson Jr. here.
It could be. For all I know.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That guy really cut 70 pounds?
Oh, 50. I think it was 50, right?
During fight week?
Yeah. Well, no. During fight week, I think it was 30 during fight week. No, I think it was 50. I think that fucker was cutting 50.
That's what I'm saying.
It was 220,
50 pounds
right?
in 6 days.
220, and I'm going to fight at 170, and he's just killing himself.
That's like a midget.
And now he's like goddamn 305. He's a power lifter. All juice to the shits.
Maybe I should become a power lifter.
Juice to the shits. You should be on all the steroids.
You know
what
what
are you
looks
waiting
good
for?
is Mickey Rourke. I saw him in a movie a couple weeks ago.
Guy's still alive?
Fuck yeah, and he's ripped as shit. Like, apparently he's big into bodybuilding. I never knew this. He's been bodybuilding.
Think about how he looked in The Wrestler, right?
He's been around the bodybuilding scene at like Gold's Gym and all those spots in California for 20-some years. And I was like,
well, he's on all this shit,
I'm like,
man.
he's that fucking, he's huge.
Well, how old is he? He's got to be 60. And whenever we ask, how old is that guy? 60? He's old as fuck. But remember, here's a guy who got all that plastic surgery done on his face. And he's all sorts of fucked up.
Mickey Rourke is 66.
Holy fuck balls. He's like Sylvester Stallone.
See if I can find what he looks like in that movie. But
But his face is all sorts of fucked up. Look at here. Scroll down a little bit. Look at that picture, and then look at the one under him. It's two different people.
It's from the surgeries.
Yeah.
Here he is in the movie.
And then he was doing all that boxing for a while. He was in Sin City.
Yeah, he's in. Oh, here's a picture. This is what he looks like now.
Oh my God.
Creepy.
He looks, and that's what some of the women look like when they do their faces. Not good.
I won't do my face. I'll just do my balls.
Yes, get the nudicles and go.
Hang on, I'm gonna find the movie.
I don't know.
He's here. He looks crazy big right here.
That's 66. Good
yeah,
for
actually,
him.
he does. He has a six-pack in that movie. Let me see if I can find it. Is it? Keep
It's
talking.
all right.
I'll look it up. I want to show you because it's impressive.
Well, Jeff Novitsky's being all hard of late. Posted this picture next to a guy. His shirt says, "Smoke, train, repeat, as long as it's under 150 mg/ml." What's this about? Why are you trying to be all hard?
He's cool now. He's talking. Is this CBD or weed?
Oh, that's weed. That's the 150. Depending upon which state, because some states, I don't know if Illinois, you know how they just passed recreational marijuanas.
Yes, they did.
It's supposed to come January 1st. My bet is June 1st of 2020. But I thought we were one of the states that had zero tolerance when it comes to combat sports.
I'm not sure about. I thought everyone's following California's rules. No.
No, it's all random. It's the same thing with some of the rules. Remember how some of them want to accept how you determine what a downed fighter is?
Ah, okay.
It's kind of fucked up.
It is fucked up.
Did you find a pic or? Oh. I'll post it later. How about we just do that? It's fine. I take your word for it. He's ripped the shit. Looks like Sylvester Stallone.
Even better than Sylvester Stallone.
What? Well, it just depends. How much shit do you want to run through your system?
As much as possible. If I'm that old, bug it.
Yeah, that's the question though. Do you want to live to 100, but like from 90 to 100 just be shit, or do you want to red light it and check out at 90?
The second one.
Yeah, fuck yeah, 100%.
The second one.
I want to look good and check out early.
Look good and check out early.
Fuck yeah, why not? Yeah, any other articles, or you still?
Here's a photo.
Okay.
Man has a six-pack.
Why is he in the hospital? He's fucking getting dialysis from.
I don't know.
I blew my kidneys out from all the steroids I was doing, but fuck, I look good. You know, remember that 90 number? I'm gonna take it back to 70. Let's check it out at 70.
I do have an article. This actually relates to UFC 239.
Okay.
So, Brian Butler, who's a well-known MMA manager, had a situation this last week where one of his fighters, Draco Rodriguez.
Hey, what's your opinion on this Brian Butler character?
I have opinions. I will hold them to myself at the moment.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of his, but I support him in this situation.
Okay, go ahead.
So,
trying to goad you in this.
The guy was kind of a dick to us, but whatever. Neither here nor there. Draco Rodriguez, fighting in King of the Cage.
Okay.
He's been 5-1 as a pro. Has a chance to come into the UFC this weekend and fight on the card. This is this kid's dream.
They're gonna fight on short notice.
Short notice.
Someone got injured.
They were gonna exactly. They want to call him up. So Butler, being the great manager that he is, he's fantastic. Of course, calls the King of the Cage owner, and the guy was like, "Yep, no, I've invested a lot of time and effort and money into this fighter. I'm not letting him go fight in UFC. Sorry, I'll take $50,000 though." And he's like, "What?"
He's not even gonna get paid that much in his first fight in the UFC. He's lucky to get 12 grand.
He's like, "You're crazy. I'll give you $5 or $6 grand." And the guy was like, "No, I'm not doing that." So I wanted to get your opinion because the highest paid fight that this fighter has had in King of the Cage right now has been $750 to show and $750.
I was gonna guess 500 and 500.
You're close.
Okay,
and $750 to win.
Yeah.
So really, we're talking about $1,500, and apparently he's a big draw locally. He's made this promoter lots of money so far. I'm wondering what is this bullshit where these kind of smaller promotions won't let go of a fighter to go to the big show? That seems really petty.
Well, I think Brian expanded on that too and was talking about LFA and Titan FC or whatever the fuck their name is they were more than happy to send their fighters to UFC. So anytime they got the call, they're like, fuck yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Let that guy go to the big show. I'm kind of torn on this because I see it from both sides. It's like the one side, you have a fucking contract. You have 4 fights left on it. Mm-hmm. So you kind of need to honor your contract. But then the other side is, I'm not going to stop someone from their dream. You know, a short notice fight, you may not get called up again. If I'm the promoter, I'm letting him go. I mean, because look at all the bad press this motherfucker is going to get.
Tons of bad press.
It's so not worth it. So the amount of bad press you're getting from not releasing him is going to hurt you exponentially more than letting this guy go just because he could sell a few fucking tickets for you. you know?
Yeah, and I wonder how many fighters will look at the situation and go, you know what? I don't want to fight there. Because if I get called up, they're not going to let me go.
Right.
And that's the
spiraling
ultimate
down,
goal
right?
Isn't to fight in King of the Cage. I mean, granted,
No, it's to find a good organization that can have some kind of publicity to get your name out there, to get recognized by Dana White or someone from the UFC, right?
Yes, and for a promoter like this, it's pretty short-sighted because the more fighters they send up to the big show, the more fighters are going to want to fight in that promotion.
Right.
I think.
Because right now, like you're saying, now you went to zero. And everyone's going to want to get out of their contracts because what happens when the next guy comes up? Oh, fuck that. We got him. Or they're only going to sign one-fight contracts, right? Man, I'm not going to sign. If I would fight there, it's a one-fight, one and done, motherfucker. If you just did that to that guy, I'd trust you zero. Or I'm putting a stipulation in my contract that says, hey, if the UFC calls and they offer me a deal, this contract is null and void if I take said fight.
Yep. That makes sense. Or just do one-fight contracts.
Yeah, but I don't know how many promoters are doing that. I'm kind of thinking of the NHL where there's one-year contracts, so it's like, you know, the Blackhawks just signed some like stud goalie. I forgot his name offhand, but they signed him to a one-year deal, and it's kind of like a prove yourself. You do well, maybe we sign you for a ton of years. But I don't know if you're gonna see that in MMA. Think about the UFC. What's the typical contract? 8 fight, 12. Oh, you're Anderson Silva. We're gonna assign you for 32 fights. I know you're 44 years old, but fucking A.
And we can cut you anytime, but you can never leave.
In perpetuity, we own your likeness, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's right.
It's
very one-sided.
It is. So let's go back to UFC 239. I kind of forgot this. Like, we talked about Nunes versus Holm. Are we both taking Holm in that fight?
I'm torn. I really think Holm can win, but I think realistically Nunes is going to knock her out. That's what I think.
Is she going to do the...
Yep. I think she's going to walk right through the kicks and just destroy her. I'm guessing that fight goes no more than 2 minutes.
But here's the thing I'm going to say. Think about what Diego Sanchez said recently.
Yes!
Oh. Nice.
Yes!
Okay. So he said that. And he also said they're really only focusing on John Jones and Holly Holm. So maybe they're getting the best coaching they've ever gotten in their lives. Right?
Good point.
So I don't think we even talk about the John Jones fight because I think that's a done deal, right? It's just a matter of, does he go to decision?
I don't know. Is John going to be able to stay out of jail before the fight happens?
Well, we're in fight week. He's got a few days. He's got a sporting chance.
So he may not go to jail until after the fight.
Yeah, somehow they'll make it happen.
Okay.
Or they'll move the whole event to California. Because if he's wanted in Vegas, we'll just move it to California.
Yes.
Nunes and Holm. I'm taking Holm. You're gonna go with
Nunes.
Okay. Masvidal versus Askren. That's tricky. Because when I'm looking at Masvidal's striking,
yes,
he'll fuck somebody up. He just like murdered Darren Till the other day, right? And Askren fucking got knocked out 3 times by Robbie Lawler, but then somehow got out of it, and then that weird choke and no tap, but the ref stopped it. You know, that nonsense. So,
yep.
Masvidal's got some grappling. I like Masvidal in that one.
Yep.
I think Ben's getting knocked out.
I have to agree with you on that, Matt. I don't think Ben has chances to win that fight. I think he will lose.
And then there's Jan Blakovich versus Luke Rockhold. I like Luke Rockhold. I think Luke's going to be juicy at 205. Forgot who was saying. Someone said they were training with Luke, and he was a solid 210, 220, and cutting down to fucking 185, just killing himself. And think about how much of a... And it's the same thing with DC. Like, think about how good DC was at 205, but then he's at heavyweight. He's never lost a fucking fight. So I would imagine the same for a fucking Rockhold going from 85 to 205. Should be unstoppable.
Should be. As long as he doesn't do Rumble Johnson and just keep eating and eating and eating.
And miss weight. But he hasn't missed weight.
No.
And the only question is just, I hope he's not super cocky.
Good point.
Right? Because when he fought Bisping that second time,
stay humble.
Fucking, oh, I don't care. I don't have to train. Well, I mean, he trained, but he just took him too lightly.
Yeah.
So, and then this Diego Sanchez versus Michael Chiesa. I'm going to take Sanchez, and it's a super dangerous pick because I think Chiesa will fold under Sanchez pressure. And I think Sanchez can pull him into a dogfight. I think Chiesa is the kind of guy that'll get sucked into that dogfight.
I can see that.
Same thing that happened with Gilbert Melendez, that third round,
Yep.
where Melendez is winning rounds 1 and 2. Third round, Diego suckers him in, and then he just starts brawling and then gets dropped. And then Diego almost finishes him. So.
Diego's crafty like that.
Yeah.
He has a way of getting guys to. Remember that thing with Clay Guida when they just went at each other? That was.
Well, he seems to pull that out of people. They don't know they have that side. He's like, "Fuck, we're in a dogfight, man. This is a 6 by 6 foot cage. Let's go."
Stand right here and just bang.
Yeah. Why not?
Could be exciting.
So
I think Chiesa takes him down and submits him, but okay.
I don't. I think he's super hard to submit. I don't see it. So.
Okay.
All right. You got anything else?
Just one more article. There's an English MMA Association launched, including Dan Hardy and Mark Goddard. They have Mark Goddard as the president of that association, and Dan Hardy and Rozzy Sexton, former UFC fighters, are part of this thing. They're gonna kind of try to headline, British MMA with this new association. So
what are they gonna do? I don't understand.
I mean, they're going to
associate with people.
They have.
They're gonna talk.
They have goals. Let me read them to you.
British accents.
They are going to 4 things. 5.
Okay.
They're harnessing the benefits of MMA, what it has to offer wider society. They want to develop
wider society.
They want to develop
some kind of racist bullshit.
The amateur sport with long-term goal of seeing MMA at the Olympic Games in England to represent English MMA internationally. They want to do a ranking system in England, and they want to promote a positive image of mixed martial. So basically, this is like a marketing company. This is what they started.
What?
I don't know. This is a.
Let's form an association.
Yeah, here's the photo. I don't know. There they are.
Okay.
I don't know who this chick is in the middle, but okay.
Seems weird.
Yeah, Dan Hardy looks good though.
I think they're just going to drink. I think it's a drinking partner associations.
Could be. Dan Hardy kind of look like Dan Hardy with the beard. Huh. Interesting. You guys can be like bladed and shit. You need more tattoos though.
Nah, I'm done. I got one. One and done.
One and done?
Yeah, I don't have any other ones I need. So I was reading an article, about NHL free agents and how they would make more if they signed with a different team that was in a different different state based on income taxes.
Yeah.
So then I was thinking about MMA. I was like, holy shit, I never thought about that. Like literally, depending upon where you fight, you're going to owe the tax man potentially more money. And it depends on what state. So I was looking at states. So like Nevada, Texas, and Florida have 0 income tax. So those are the states you'd want to fight in. But if you fight in California, they have an income tax rate of 10% or higher. They're one of the worst states to fight in.
Yeah.
Fuck. And then you have to file separate tax fucking bullshit with each state that you fight in. So if you're fighting here, there, and if you fight in another country, who knows what the tax rates are going to be. Like, fuck, I never even took that into equation of what does a fighter make. You just think, oh, they make X amount. Like, no, you fight in different states.
There's lots of fees.
Holy shit. They said, I think Major League Baseball might be the worst.
Why?
Because of all the states that you're fighting in. Or not fighting, but playing in.
Wait, every time they play a game, they have to pay different taxes? That's fucked up. It doesn't go by the home state?
No, you could play a game in 20 different states.
That makes no sense. Because if I work in Chicago for a company and I travel to Las Vegas for a business, why am I not paying Vegas taxes? It's weird.
You're not at like some sort of event that's taking in money. I think that's part of the deal.
Oh, I see. Is there scratching at the door?
There was. We're not responding yet. It's a little stormy outside.
Let me check the weather for you. I think it's pouring right now. What's happening?
There was a rumor, we had that bare knuckle fighting championship 6 a couple weeks ago with Paulie Malignaggi versus Artem Lobov. The rumors are that it did 200,000 pay-per-view buys.
That's not bad.
and it was like huge, searched out on Google Trends or whatever. It was one of the,
Really?
I think the second biggest thing on that day. So that would have been $8 million in revenue.
Insanity.
And I think they pull in half, but is that the route they go then? You take and I think they said Paulie made 1.2 million.
Where?
They didn't, and the thing that sucks is it was in Florida, and
Good state to be in.
well, I guess the promoter, well, they don't have to pay the tax then.
Right.
But the promoter said, we don't want you guys, the athletic commission, to release the fucking salary or whatever they got paid, so they didn't release that. Yeah. But non-disclosed, Paulie made 1.2 million. I think Artem made 200 or 250. Which, I mean, it's all rumor and hearsay, but
that's a lot of money, though.
If you pulled in 8, and think about the amount of publicity they got a shit ton from having a boxer in, right?
Yep.
Who's the next guy you bring in then?
Conor McGregor.
Fuck, man. But it seems to make sense, right? You do a Conor and... God, can you do Conor and Floyd Mayweather?
In bare knuckle boxing?
Oh, fuck. Please.
I think Conor gets lit up.
No, I think Conor murders him because he can clinch.
Oh, that's right. They allow clinching. I forgot about that.
Single collar.
Yeah. Uppercuts.
That's the way to go.
Floyd's not going to take that fight.
No. Because you couldn't even afford to pay that guy.
I want $100 million to show.
I need, $100 million. He'd need $100 million to show. You're not gonna afford that. You'd have to charge $2,000 for pay-per-view. I don't know how that works. Fuck.
Well, they probably get a lot of buys. They probably
would get a ton.
Nobody could watch it because they probably crashed the server. There would be no broadcast.
5 million pay-per-view buys.
Think so?
5 million. That would be that's the baseline. It could go higher.
Yeah.
But then how many people are stealing it? That's the other question.
Well, I remember when I was when Floyd and Conor fought, and I was coming back from a concert in the city, and people were streaming that shit on Facebook on the train.
Right.
Because it was like so exciting. I was walking from bar to bar trying to see like every round, and there's people standing in the street watching it because the bar is so full. And I got on the train, and everyone's like sharing, well, where's the stream? Let me send you the link. And we're all just watching it, and it was no one was paying for that.
No.
Not a single person was paying for it. So.
And it's not hard to
Not
find
me,
the
of
stream.
course. I wasn't doing it.
You're at no fault. You're just in a public place looking
watching someone else's cell phone.
Right.
I don't know. It's not
what are you supposed to do?
Hey.
Well, just whack off. It'll solve all your problems.
Exactly.
In public. So, TJ Dillashaw just opened a juice bar.
Oh. Like a juice bar?
Like a Rich Franklin.
Oh, like a juice bar.
And ironically, he called it Clean Juice. Is he a marketing genius, or is he on the spectrum?
He might be a marketing genius. Clean Juice.
Yeah. So there's a picture of him standing in front of Clean Juice.
Where's it at? In California?
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot where. If it's his.
Can those places make money?
Orange County. I don't know. It's tough to say.
Huh.
Did you? I think you saw. Yeah, you did. A bunch of the bottle cap challenges.
I did. Saw tons of them. It started with Max Holloway, yeah?
Yes. And I found a winner. It was Kung Lee. He upped the ante, and not only did he do 2 bottles, but he also did a tree.
Oh, wow. That's freaking awesome.
That's a little slow-mo.
Mm-hmm.
And then after the slow-mo, he'll get it. And he's doing it on a moving target, by the way. Someone's holding that shit.
Uh-huh. Kung Lee. He's been out of the picture
where's
for a
he
while,
at?
right?
He's being...
I love it.
I poked him and cheated him out of a win.
There's all kinds of people. Jason Statham got in on this shit. John Mayer did it. There's a bunch of celebrities doing this. That's like a new marketing.
Hey, did you know? You look like John Mayer.
I did not know. I don't look like John Mayer. That's funny. The guy, I don't even think John could grow a beard. So, not that mine is spectacular, but I mean, I don't think John grows beards, whatever.
I think he's scruffy.
It's the hair. It's
scruffy.
because I got the long, like it's longer now, and it was humid, so the hair was.
And you had a fucking guitar strapped to your back.
That's right.
You had
Everywhere
a T-shirt
I go,
on, John Mayer.
Everywhere I go,
I am John
Mayer.
I don't know why the guy thought I was John Mayer. For fucking reason. It's kind of weird.
I mean, I wouldn't mind dating some of the women he's dated.
And when he says date, he means
exactly.
date.
Yes.
So here's the weird sponsorship of the week. So Ariel Hawani tweeted this out. He said, Dunkin' Donuts will be partnering with Cris Cyborg ahead of her UFC 240 fight against Felicia Spencer later this month, sources say. The relationship will include several public appearances at Dunkin' Donuts stores, with the plan to be activating her more with the brand in 2020. Then they have like a thing of donuts.
Damn.
With the Cris Cyborgs on them.
They look good. I would eat the shit out of those donuts. I might have to get some donuts on the way home.
Oh, you eat the Cris Cyborg?
I'll eat that Cris Cyborg crispy cream juice.
Nice. See?
I would lick that cream right out of there.
I knew you'd be in one day.
I'm in now.
Where is the...
Synergy?
Yes, thank you. That's exactly what I was looking for. I was hoping you would get it. Where is the synergy go?
I'm not sure.
Where are Dunkin' Donuts
he's
and
going to
Cris
fight
Cyborg?
at 205 next.
Is that we're wait a minute, heavyweight. Road to heavyweight.
UFC launches new 205 women's division.
One-off fight.
Yeah.
Cris Cyborg, Francis Ngannou.
Okay.
I don't know. Let's see what else we got here. So, you want to hear what Paige Van Zandt has to say this week?
Sure.
Hopefully I can. Hang on. I got her dialed up.
Loud clicking is a button.
Nope.
Volumes.
Yeah.
So, I broke it, completely different spot, through one of my screw holes. So I actually broke through the screw hole, and because there was so much movement at the screw hole site, and because there's...
Wow. Okay, we're such children.
That's...
I mean, screw hole is a pretty funny word.
Borrachina Depot.
My screw hole.
I don't know, there's something about screw holes in a hot woman. I don't know what that does. And what else is happening? I was looking at all the hot ladies to see what they were doing this week. I couldn't find a lot of action. So Paige Van Zandt's kind of out of action. Kat Zingano a little bit out of action. Heather Heat Hardy, quit texting over there.
I was texting. Now I'm looking up Heather Hardy.
She was on vacation.
I don't know who that is, but...
She was a former boxer. She's a Bellator fighter.
Is this Heather Hardy?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if
that's a real estate agent. Never mind. She's kind of hot, though.
Here she is on vacation. And here's another picture of her on vacation.
Oh, I got to look for the tattoo.
And gunning.
Is this Heather Hardy?
Yep.
That's her?
Yeah.
I kind of like that, Matt.
I know.
She looks very ethnic. Wow.
Which ethnicity is this?
Polish,
Besides
maybe?
White?
Is she Polish?
I don't know.
She looks Polish. She's Polish.
Let's do a little tweet of the week. This one's right up your alley. This is Dalby MMA or Kalam Iffer. I'm not quite sure. This is a real man. Loves his woman every day of the month, Ingo.
Oh, that's horrible. But I can appreciate that.
See? I knew it. He's a Shiza guy.
Shiza! Like sure. Nothing wrong getting a little bloody, Matt.
Pennies, Ingo.
Pennies.
It's very salty. Tastes like death.
You got to be a professional and don't taste it.
Ugh.
Don't taste things.
How do you do that?
I'm telling you, you got to be a professional.
But how?
Silicone spray on my tongue.
You do like a numbing agent when you go to the doctor. He's like, give me the cold spray,
I can't feel
brother.
anything.
Now give me that numbing.
Like,
give me that anal lube, but put it on my tongue hole.
Novocaine in my tongue, and I don't feel it. And I can't taste.
Your mouth
I
is
can't
drooping.
taste
You
anything.
look at a stroke. It's all good.
My tongue just hangs out. It's perfect.
Do you have any other canoes?
No, I'm down the rabbit hole of looking at Heather Hardy. It's quite lovely.
News is good. Canoes with Gary.
She looks good in some pictures and other photos. It's just like, meh.
She likes to wear ultra tight shorts and likes to show a little camel toe. There's nothing wrong with that. Moving right along. That's the nuts.
Yeah, here you go. That's kind of a good photo. I like it. I'm distracted. I'm sorry.
Not good.
I'll stop.
Kevin Jones asks, why have rankings when the number one contender is constantly getting passed over for the more exciting fight? Good question.
We've talked about this before because the rankings don't matter. We know this already. They make no difference.
No, I think it's retarded people making the rankings.
Retarded rankings?
Retarded people make retarded rankings.
Yes.
And retarded poopies.
Oh man, this road trip we're going on is going to be dangerous. I feel like I'm going to get stupider. Like my IQ is going to be cut in half by the time the weekend's over.
Yeah, we have a 4-hour drive to fucking Wisconsin for a fishing trip. 4+ hours, 4 of us. Feel like we maybe, I don't know, I feel safe setting up a camera on us the whole ride because there's going to be so much editing that's going to need to be done on said show.
It's okay. It's okay. I think we should do it.
Maybe
That's a great idea.
We could do it.
Couple cameras. We could have a fixed camera and then one that moves around, and we can
like hold this.
Multiple angles.
Say
hold
shit
this.
into
Cool.
the camera. Okay.
It could be fantastic.
Fair enough. Jared Christensen asks, he says, what underdog is most likely to win on Saturday? And I thought I read all the numbers, but I'll give you again. John Jones was minus 588 versus Thiago Santos plus 434. So John, huge favorite. Amanda Nunes minus 357 plus Holm is plus 305. Jorge Masvidal plus 201 versus Ben Askren minus 233. Jan Blakovich plus 155. Luke Rockhold minus 175. Then Diego Sanchez plus 263, but not training at Jackson Winklejohn versus Michael Chiesa minus 303. So what underdog is most likely to win on Saturday?
Thiago Santos.
Jesus Christ, you going with that one?
I am.
Why?
I just have a feeling.
You fucking hate John Jones, racist son of a bitch.
I have a feeling. Aren't they both black? Can't be.
No, he's from Brazil.
But he's kind of black.
He could be.
Right. So my point is
you're racist.
No, it has nothing to do with color. But I'm telling you, John Jones is a wild card. I see. What are we doing?
Adjusting, because I'm thinking about pissing.
Okay.
I'm elevating.
So I got to pee really bad. So this is like a never end. We can't.
Fucking always piss at pee.
I don't usually, but lately I have.
No, because we're going 2 beers. Normally we go 1.
I like that one.
Okay.
Thiago Santos.
I'm going to take the Jorge Masvidal. I think he is I don't want to say lock. That's never good to say. Never say lock. I think Masvidal's got the best chance. And then I think Holm is next. And then Diego Sanchez. And I bet on, like I said earlier, I bet on all of them. $10 to win, $865. Why the fuck not? Brandon Mason asks, what's one UFC fight you've always wanted to see but never happened?
Oh, Brock Lesnar versus frickin' Fedor. Yeah.
I like that one over there.
John Jones.
John Jones versus TRT Dan Henderson at UFC 151. That never happened.
Yeah.
Also,
that whole card got canceled.
Yeah, John Jones. He does a lot of damage. I would also have liked to see Ronda Rousey versus Cris Cyborg when there was that heat before Ronda took her loss to Holm.
Okay.
But she was all like, "I'll fuck up Cris Cyborg." Yeah, will you?
No,
will you? Run away from the sport. Don't talk about fighting.
No. Wasn't gonna happen, sir.
I know. I don't think it will ever happen. She will never come back to fighting.
Doubtful.
Then Rodrigo Machado will close it out. It's time. # Nuts Rule, # Matt Rape Train, # Ingo Sugar Daddy. What do you guys think of this list of other ideas of nicknames that I had for you guys besides the ones you have? I appreciate the thumbs up, middle, and down response. First off, I'm going to say, I don't feel comfortable with this.
Why?
I don't know if I want a new nickname. I kind of like that Rape Train.
Oh, okay.
That's so offensive.
That's a
I
good,
like saying it every
one.
week.
You can get
and
a
I
shirt.
like Ingo Sugar Daddy.
I feel like I should buy you a shirt that says Rape Train.
I can't wear it ever. I can't even wear it on the show.
If I didn't already do that. Did I do that? I thought I did. Did I buy you a Rape Train shirt?
No.
Maybe I talked about it.
No.
Maybe I should. We should get Rape Train shirts for our trip up north.
I don't know if I can wear that out there. I can wear it at the place we're staying, which is Palacio, by the way.
Maybe you can be # the Rape Train, and then it doesn't look so obvious.
Well, I think we said if we put the G in front of it, like the G Rape Train, so it looks like the Grape Train, but nobody knows. Like the G could be capital, and then it's Rape Train.
Okay.
A lot of raping.
Okay. But new nicknames.
Okay. So for me, there's Matt Extra Large Griffith.
Okay.
Matt Sex Machine Griffith.
I like that one.
Sex Machine.
Oh, you.
I think that was in Dust to Dawn. Wasn't that one guy, the Sex Machine? They pulled out the thing and his cock was like a pistol.
I don't remember that part, but okay.
And then Matt the Violator Griffith. That feels like Spawn.
Yeah, it does.
The Violator.
I like the Sex Machine. That's a good one.
I'm sticking with Rape Train.
Okay.
So for Ingo, it's Ingo, Make It Rain Weigold. Ingo, Moneymaker Weigold. Ingo, Pimp Boss Weigold.
I still like Sugar
I like
Daddy.
Sugar Daddy.
Yeah, Pimp Boss.
It's like we're stuck.
It's not going to change.
It can't change now.
Sugar Daddy.
Appreciate it, but can't change.
Yeah.
What if someone wrote a story about you? Would you be considered a hero or a villain in your story?
In my story?
Yeah.
Depends who writes the story.
And it depends if you're telling a true story or an embellished story.
That's right. I think I would like to think I would be both the villain and the hero.
Sometimes you can be both.
Yes.
I think Batman comes to mind.
Yep.
But he's mostly gay.
Christian Bale was not gay, was he?
No, but because he had the Robin.
Ah.
Depends what story you want to go with.
Ah,
the
yeah,
original Batman.
Was he
A
gay?
little on the gay side. A little on the gay side. It's
Adam
whatever.
West. Adam West. Was
I don't know. Was it the
little
50s?
boy
Maybe
toy.
the 60s?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, nothing wrong
A
with
lot of onomatopoeia flying around.
nothing wrong with being gay, but you know, shark repellent goes a long way.
It does. And it comes in handy every once in a while.
Yes.
What if you could change one thing about the world? What would it be?
Oh man.
You're going to say something derogatory to women.
No.
What?
Maybe.
I
How
don't
did you know?
That they shouldn't even wear clothes
Oh, brother.
if they're hot. This is a big stipulation.
Seriously, how did you know I was going to say that? Did you?
Huh?
Are you making this up? That's exactly what I was going to say.
Because I'm a man and you're a man, I figure what am I going to ask
How
for?
did you know that that's what I was going to say? That's weird. We didn't discuss this beforehand.
Unagi.
I was like, what? Unagi? Isn't that some sushi type stuff?
Nah, it's from Friends.
Oh. I never saw that show. Well, I saw parts of
You never watched Friends?
No. Did you?
Yeah, all the time.
No. You know what? I heard that The Office is huge on Netflix and they're about to take it off of Netflix.
Never watched it.
Yeah.
Well, that was going right to who owned that one? Is that an NBC?
I think so, yeah.
Gonna start their own stream. Everyone's starting their own fucking streaming service. Everyone's trying to steal my dollar, Ingo. I just bought a subscription to The Athletic.
What's that?
It's like a fucking sports article website.
Oh.
Because they have a writer for the Blackhawks. So I wanted to read some of those articles, and I was always like, eh. Then they just started an MMA fucking thing. I think I paid $30 for a year. The jury is out right now as far as is it worth it or not. It's just, I wanted to read a lot of the hockey content, and I also want to read some MMA content.
Okay. The Athletic.
Yeah. So jury's out. I don't
Are
know
they
if
paying you to say this?
No, I'm just saying I don't know if we should be paying for all this content. And I've never paid to read articles before. So
No, you
that's a
have.
first. I wanted to try that because I'd never done it before. Like sometimes you got to try things. Looks at the ladies in the room. I'm just saying sometimes you got to try things.
You gotta try
You
things.
might not like it.
You might not like it. And then where does it leave you?
Making your man happy.
Ah.
And what's more important? You liking it or making your man happy?
Making the man happy.
Fucking A right.
Thank you, sir.
Moving right
We're
along.
totally not feminist on this show.
It doesn't matter. It's our show.
Yeah. Good point.
If you had to be one cartoon character, which would you choose?
I would be fucking cartoon character?
Yeah. There's a lot of ways you can go.
There's a lot of ways I can go.
You could go Roger Rabbit.
It's no. I would
Because
go.
then you could be banging Jessica Rabbit.
Nah,
She was
nah.
super hot.
She was. She had those big hips.
And titties. Titties!
I'm probably gonna have to go with like.
Shazam!
No. I would say probably.
Yapple Dapple!
Yapple Dapple. Get all over it.
Great babe.
I'm thinking like Ren and Stimpy. Which one would I be? The cat or the dog?
You idiot!
You idiot!
Or whatever you.
What are we going to do today? Take over the world. That's a different show. I don't even know. But I'd be one of those two because it's just fun. Or I could be Beavis or Butthead. That sounds like a good time.
That's fun. You gonna be them? Yeah.
Probably Beavis.
Fire. I need TP for my bunghole.
Are you going,
and put my fucking thing up. I am Con Julio.
Are you threatening me?
Yeah, I say that all the time with my dog. I like to pull her eyes back so you see the whites of her eyes. And I go, are you threatening me? Like, go away. What the fuck, you crazy dog?
That's right. It's a great show. We should bring it back.
Yes. Fuck, Marry, Kill. Celebrity Edition number 50. MMA Made Me Come number 2.
Wow.
So this one, I went backside on everybody. So let's start with Claudia Gadelha.
I like the tattoo. It's nice.
I need symmetry. I would have put it this way.
Symmetry. Wow, you're so particular.
Oh, shit. Holly Holm. I didn't know I had the GIF
There's
in here.
no booty in this one.
Oh, what are you talking about?
It's like tiny booty. But it's pretty nice. I
You're
mean,
out of your mind. The weird thing was when I put that picture in, it was stagnant. And now it's moving across the page.
okay.
And then Jessica I. Why don't you just kill me now? Because that is a fucking disgrace.
Why is it a disgrace?
Her body?
Why?
It's disgraceful.
Why is it disgraceful?
Her ass is so flat.
Hmm.
And I've seen her naked. Think about the fappening.
Good point.
It's not good.
I'm gonna have to
She's
kill the last one. I would probably bang Holly Holm and marry whoever that is. I can't see her face.
You don't need to.
It's not good.
It's all good. And she's got that one picture with her two sisters that's super hot and they're all in thongs with no tops on.
Huh.
I couldn't find a good quality image. Hopefully I'll find one and post it. But I'm gonna fuck Claudia, marry Holly, and then kill Jessica 3 times.
3 times. Wow.
It's not good. Any knowledge for this week?
Knowledge. Let me think. Well, I just want to say you turned me on to the Xbox Game Pass for $1 a month. And
No, $1 total for the life of your
good point.
gold
I think it's
subscription.
totally worth it. I've downloaded a whole bunch of
yeah.
games and been playing all kinds of stuff. Just, because I'm not like one to finish a game all the way, but I like to play them for a little while. And there's so many choices and there's a lot of variety. There's RPG sports, there's driving, there's shooting. I'm pretty happy with this thing. I think Microsoft's got a good thing going. So I highly recommend check it out.
More games in. I mean, for $1, for me it was $1 for 8 months. You can't go fucking wrong. I already finished that vampire game.
Yeah.
And I don't know what else I'm playing yet. I think I downloaded a bunch. I haven't tried anything. I tried that cooking game. I didn't like it.
Overcooked?
Yeah. We didn't enjoy that.
You need more people. Yeah.
It looks like it's a 4-player game, but we played it with 2.
It's better with 4, but yeah.
Didn't work with 2. We're getting very frustrated.
Mm.
Oh, what else was in there? Oh, Guacamelee 2.
That's a good one.
Like that. Unfortunately, you have to play 15 minutes before player 2 gets to play.
Yeah.
And that's fucked up.
A little 2D platformer thing.
Yeah. Here's one for you. Little long distance relationship.
Oh, that dog is way bigger than the other one.
This doesn't look safe.
What?
If I get it. I don't know. What is this? A Great Dane trying to get a little Jack Russell Terrier?
The Terrier is all about it, though. She's like, hit me with that hammer, Daddy.
I can't quite get it. I can't. He needs to pick her up. Like, what are you doing?
What's happening?
I don't know. Balls slapping in the wind, trying to get some action. Like a poor guy. I feel so bad. Talk about blue balls. Poor dog.
He's doing his best. He just can't reach.
Just can't reach. Sometimes you can't reach.
It's true.
It's a problem. And then we'll end on this one.
This gets better than that?
I don't know if this is better, but this is just funny. It's like someone pushing a fat guy down on a, what is that?
You can't get up?
On the rack, one of those things at the airport where you get your luggage, he gets pushed down and a little trouble getting mad, a little help! I'm stuck!
He's really stuck.
And then I think one of the funny things too is like that guy trying to help him up. People are like, why is he trying to pick that guy up like a baby? Oh, come here, little baby. Oh, he didn't quite make it. Took him quite the effort to get back up.
Wow. If he was smart, he would have just rolled and
Yeah, I was
stood
thinking
up on
just
the,
lay down and roll off, right?
yeah, roll off or stand up on the conveyor
Stop,
and,
drop,
jump,
and roll.
jump off. Yeah, but he's probably not that athletic.
He's no Chris Farley.
He is not.
That's all I got. It should down.
All right.
Down.
That has been this week's edition of MMA Nuts. My name is Ingo Weigelt.
Matt Griffith. Thanks for playing.
Later, y'all.